Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another showcase for you today in the Open Great League from a regular. She submits content all the time, so thank you so much for that. It means a lot to me. But the team we're taking a look at is going to be double flyers in the back with Swampert in the lead. So if I'm not mistaken, I do believe that Yonkis was the one that created this team. Let me know if I'm wrong. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe it was Yonkis that first featured or first used this team. But yeah, the team is going to be Swampert in the lead with the Noctowl and the Pidgeot. So really strong team. I tried this out myself, this team, after he published a video, and I did well with it. So yeah, it's a pretty strong team. Obviously, the backline hates steel types like Galarian Stunfisk and Registeel, right? But Swampert does well against them. So let's go ahead and dive right into the battles, and we'll see what we got going on for us. This Noctowl is going for that aggressive fun down, able to get it. You love to see it. Loaded energy, very little health as well. So, you know, this Galvantula not going to get a lot of fun. Plus, it's going to be hit with a neutral Sky Attack. So we do see that shield there, and going to be able to get another Sky Attack off. Absolutely beautiful. That Meganium fun down was amazing. This Sky Attack is going to do so much damage. Swampert coming in. Now, I mean, that Galvantula does have play, right? Because Lunch is going to be doing a lot towards the Swampert. But they actually catch on Umbreon, so good catch by the opponent there. So it looks like Swampert stayed in, charging up for Hydro, and then switching into Pidgeot. Okay, so this is looking to be a good game because foul play, you can take a couple foul plays here. And Umbreon is so tanky, but you do have shields, right? You do have two shields. We're gonna see a shield here. No, just gonna let it go because you can let it go, and it's not like they can snarl you down. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Feather Dance, I believe. They might not shield. They do shield. Beautiful, beautiful call there. I may have honestly went for the Brave Bird because I didn't think they were going to shield. So that was a great call. So now Pidgeot is going to go ahead and shield this foul play because this would be enough to KO. They do switch into Galvantula, which kind of was expected, but Pidgeot will be able to get off the Brave Bird now, which will KO the Galvantula. And now switching in, going for the Hydro Cannon. Honestly, this shouldn't KO the Umbreon. Umbreon's just so thick, right? It doesn't KO. You do need another one, but you're going to be able to get to it because you have a shield, plus you survive a foul play, right? So Swampert is going to go ahead and shield this one up, and it is that foul play, and going to be able to just farm down at this point. Don't even have to throw an attack. Great game, well played to both trainers, and able to take that one. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, this is a really strong team. If you want to try a team, this is a team you know, I do recommend. So I think it's a really powerful team. So Swampert into Skarmory, an invisible Skarmory. Okay, there it is. So Skarmory is going to, well, looks like we're seeing some lag here. They do get off an attack. I'm going to go ahead and let it go. It should only be a Sky Attack, as it is, but it still does a lot of damage. Swampert is going to be able to get off this Hydro Cannon. Could be able to get off two, but we'll probably force in a shield up. No, going to go ahead and switch and save that Swampert, okay? They are continuing to farm up. They're staying in with Skarmory. Throwing an attack. Do they have enough for Brave Bird? I actually don't know if they have enough for Brave Bird. I guess they do not because they throw Sky Attack. And gonna go ahead and charge up a lot of energy. Going for the Sky Attack. This is resisted, so I don't think this KOs. It does not KO, but can the Noctowl farm down? Yes, it can before they get to another attack. You'll love to see it. Beautiful. In comes Swampert. So a Swampert from the opponent. Sky Attack is coming in. And the Sky Attack is going to pick up that shield. Very nice. This one is going to pick up the final shield, or probably connect. Probably connect. It does connect. And yeah, I mean, they can't Mudshot down, so they do have to throw an attack right now. And this is going to get the shield from the Noctowl. Going to be a Hydro. Noctowl wants to get to another Sky Attack. Not going to be able to do it unless the Noctowl invests a shield. So yeah, that's really unfortunate. Giving up a shield and still going down. So really unfortunate there, but at least he took the energy. So Swampert is coming out, trying to catch maybe, but the opponent did not throw. Maybe they were not at an attack, I'm not sure. Pidgeot is going to go ahead and shield this. Probably wants to farm down. Able to get it before they get to a move. That's huge, because now this is amazing, but even if it wasn't Tropius, whatever it was, you could forever debuff. Right? And I love saying that phrase because they have no more Pokemon, they can't reset the debuff. So that Tropius is going to be debuffed permanently for the rest of the battle, right? But it doesn't really matter. Pidgeot will be able to go for this Brave Bird, and that will be enough to KO, and that is going to be a great game. Very well played to both trainers. Yeah, the backline, if you have a grass type, grass types obviously do not like the flying types. Machamp, okay? Going to go ahead and switch into Noctowl. Noctowl's definitely the safe swap on this team, by the way. because even if they respond with a ground, not a ground, but like a steel type, like Galarian Stunfisk, you still have the Shadow Ball with Noctowl to hit it, right? And it's actually a pretty close matchup. I'm going to be able to go for a Sky Attack into the Dragonite right now. So will the Dragonite probably not going to double shield. Oh, they do double shield. Okay. Very nice. Do you let this go, or do you just, you fight for switch? Okay. I guess you fight for switch, because the thing is, yes, you do want the Pidgeot on that Machamp, but at the same time, Rock Slide is going to do a lot to the Pidgeot. Going for the Sky Attack, I wonder if this KOs. Shadow Ball would have KO'd, but I wonder if this does. Oh, it does. Okay, very nice. So in comes a Charmander. So let's see what decides to come in. Is it going to be the Pidgeot or Swampert? It is going to be the Pidgeot, okay. So going for the Feather Dance? No, going for the Brave Bird. Yeah, it makes sense to go for the Brave Bird because the opponent's out of shields, so very good. So this Brave Bird is going to connect, able to KO it. Yes, going to switch out now, able to catch this. I assume they're going to throw the Cross Chop. No, it's a Rock Slide, able to catch the Rock Slide, even better, taking that energy. So now the Swampert will be able to get off the Hydro Cannon, which will do so much damage. I'm unsure if it KOs the Machamp. That's not a Shadow Machamp. It does not, but one more Mud Shot will. And that is going to be a beautiful game. Very well played to both trainers. Let's go ahead and move into the next battle. We do have Swampert. We have Mandibuzz. Okay, I mean, I guess you could stay in here for now. The thing is, you do have to kind of switch out at some point to lure out a possible Steel type with Noctowl, or an Electric type even. Although the Electric types are not that common, but you get the point. Noctowl is coming in. I guess Lantern is common. But either way, they're going to be able to throw an attack right now. It's going to be, yeah, obviously it's going to be a foul play. Makes sense. They are continuing to stay in, and they do throw another one. Maybe they're going to pivot out after this attack, or maybe they'll just stay in. We'll see what the opponent decides to do, but they actually switch into an Aromatisse. So Aromatisse is a charm user. It's not one that we see too often. Usually it's like Shadow Grambo, we see Alolan Ninetales, we see occasionally Sylveon, Wigglytuff, Clefable we saw, right? Aromatisse is not that common, but it's not bad, right? It's actually not bad, because at the end of the day, it is a charm user. So yeah, Swampert is going to be able to farm down. Mandibuzz is coming back in. Gonna go ahead and go for this Hydro Cannon right now. This Hydro Cannon is going to connect. It does get the Mandibuzz low, switching into Pidgeot. Pidgeot's probably gonna take this attack. Yeah, gonna be able to take it. We'll see what's in the back. We will see what's in the back. They are staying in with Mandibuzz, which is good, because if you could feint this Mandibuzz, then again, you could forever debuff whatever's in the back, regardless of whether or not they shield, right? So let's see if they swap. Oh, they do swap, so it's not going to be a forever debuff, but you get the point. Going to go for the Feather Dance. They probably call this because, I mean, they have two shields. Likely it's going to be the Feather Dance, right? But again, they're debuffed, so that's really nice. So they're going to be able to throw an attack. Hydro Cannon is double debuff, so it's not going to KO. Going to go for the Brave Bird now. So if they shield this Brave Bird, they could probably Mud Shot down. And they do shield it. Good call by the opponent. And they're definitely going for that Mud Shot. No, they're not going for the Mud Shot down. Wonder if they could have gotten it. I feel like they could have. I don't know. It would have been tight. I mean, either way, maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, Swampert is going to be able to shield this. Yep, definitely going to be able to shield this. This is going to hit harder than the Mandibuzz attacks. And in comes the Mandibuzz, and at this point, you just go for that farm down. Yep, you have two Hydro Cannons, one to pick up the shield, the other one to KO. And that's going to be a beautiful game, very well played to both trainers. And the opponent, I guess, is just going to let that one go. Yeah, it's going to be a really well played game. Let's go ahead and move into the next battle. Here we go. So it's going to be Swampert into Runavicus. So this is actually pretty good because they are weak. They're ground type. They're weak to water, right? So, going to go for the Hydro. They do catch on Swampert, so that's a good catch. Honestly, I wouldn't mind this going into the Swampert, to be honest, to get a lot of damage. They actually shield it. So that ended up working out. Looks like the opponent may have lagged a little bit. Now just going to go ahead and go straight Earthquake, and we're going to see an Earthquake. Well, the thing is, like, here's the thing. The back line even does better against Runavicus than the front, right? Unless they have Rock Tomb. Because they double resist the shadow. Both the flying types double resist the shadow balls, and then the sand tombs are double resisted as well. So, yeah, they really have no play with Runavicus. I mean, the best play again is against that swamp. Crazy enough, but this should be a really well played win, or not well played, but a really good game. Shadow Ball's going to do a lot. They're going to have to throw an attack. Let's see, is it Rock Tomb? Probably Rock Tomb. I would imagine they throw Rock Tomb as they do. Swampert is coming in, and they're going to be able to throw an attack right now. Not going to shield it. It's either Rock Tomb or Overheat, and it's going to be an Overheat. Honestly, I probably would have shielded that just because you don't really even need the shields when Pidgeot goes up against Runavicus. Again, unless they have Rock Tomb, most of them don't. This one does. Okay, I stand correct. Hey, you know what? I stand corrected. This Pidgeot is going to go ahead and go for the Feather Dance. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have shielded that either because I would have probably predicted that they didn't have it, but I would know that in the back of my mind it's possible. But we're going to see a shield now. They do go for the Shadow Ball, so no Sand Tomb on this Runavicus. Honestly, Rock Tomb does make sense if you're running Runavicus nowadays, just because of all the flying buff, like with Noctowl, Pidgeot, Charizard. So it does actually make a lot of sense to run the Rock Tomb. But I wonder if you could shield this and farm down with the Pidgeot, because Rock Tomb is going to continuously debuff. They actually bring in Machamp. So this game is actually closer than I thought it was going to be, thanks to the Rock Tomb on Runavicus. But yeah, I mean, it makes sense, to be honest. Swampert is coming in. It is going to be able to get to the Hydro Cannon, which is huge. Hydro Cannon obviously is going to KO this Machamp. And in comes Runavicus. It's actually a close one. Oh, barely able to get it down. Holy cow, that was actually super close. That was actually super close because of that Rock Tomb. Alright, good game to both trainers. Well played. Alright, moving on. Jellicent from the opponent. I mean, you do have Earthquake. Not a great matchup. I don't know. Like, Jellicent, I feel like might be running Ice Beam nowadays. This one is not because it has Bubble Beam. So I guess you could maybe try and catch a Shadow Ball next. If you want to attempt to catch it on Noctowl or something. No, just going to go ahead and throw the Hydro Cannon. Okay. So, I mean, I guess... Okay, so going to throw this Hydro Cannon. And they do throw an attack. I want to say that this one is going to be a Shadow Ball, but I guess we'll see. No, it's going to be another Bubble Beam. Beautiful. We're not going to see a farm down. We are going to see a farm down, but they do get off another attack, so I'm going to go ahead and shield. This is another Bubble Beam, which is unfortunate, but still going to see actually not going to see the farm down. Noctowl comes in and snipes it down. Very nice. I like that. They bring in Ariados against... Ooh, what is in the back? They're bringing in Ariados against the Noctowl. Cross Poison is neutral, but it's still, I mean... That is still a bug type, so they're still weak. I mean, they must be really weak to flies in the back, which is a good sign for that Pidgeot, right? They're actually shielding it as well. They're going to throw another Crush Chop. I mean, I guess the Crush Chops are going to get the Noctowl low. No, they throw Lunge there, maybe expecting a shield. Noctowl is going to go ahead and throw this Sky Attack right now. Sky Attack is going to get the shield. Wow, they are shielding that. I wonder if you just let this go. Yeah, just going to let it go. Gonna be another lunge, actually still not enough to KO. Because of the lunge not KOing, this Noctowl still gets to an attack. They must be weak to flies in the back. They have to. Oh, Medicham, okay, so they are, because it's a Medicham, but I wonder if I would have brought in the Medicham against the Noctowl. But anyway, it wouldn't have mattered because you would have had Pidgeot. They didn't know that Pidgeot was on the team, the opponent, but still, yeah, this is definitely a win here, easy. So... Yeah, definitely going to go ahead and shield it. I mean, Ice Punch with Psychic will not KO, but yeah, you have the shield, you might as well use it. You can't use it next game, so you might as well use it. Good game, well played to both trainers. Let's go ahead and move into the next one. By the way, I like the Lunala wings, really cool. Let's see how the next game goes. Okay, Clefable, okay. So, yeah, I mean, Charm is going to be doing a lot. Going straight for the Hydro, I probably would have built up for the Sludge Wave, but it's okay. We'll see that, and we're going to see a switch into Noctowl. Are they going to switch out? Yes, they are. Going to be, Hypno. So we know Thunder Punch is coming, but the Shadow Ball is super effective as well. So Noctowl can definitely fight back here, and that's going to do so much. That actually does a lot of damage to that Hypno. Hypno is really tanky, so I'm going to go ahead and shield. It's obviously going to be a Thunder Punch. I mean, could take it, but still... Oh man, they barely get to another one. That is really unfortunate. You don't want to give up all this energy, so you do have to give it the second shield. Could have thrown the Sky Attack, to be honest. But that's okay because they bring in Clefable, so if they're bringing in Clefable, are they sacrificing Clefable or are they going to like double shield? Looks like they want to double shield because this Noctowl has a bunch of energy, so it's going to be able to throw this next Sky Attack. And trying to get to another one. Desperately wanted to... Oh my gosh, it got to it, but it fainted with the move. Really unfortunate. Yeah, you can't shield. Shields it down. So we're going to rely on Pidgeot. We'll see what's in the back. We'll see what's in the back. They do switch out. It's Whiscash. Ooh, you got to watch out for the Blizzard. But I feel like Blizzard will not KO after this debuff. And you do have to throw the debuff. Because if you throw the Brave Bird, it doesn't KO. And then they'll definitely KO you with Blizzard. So let's see how much Blizzard does. I don't know. Do you think it KOs? Let me know before we find out. I don't think so. Oh my gosh, it barely does not KO. But one Charm will KO. One Charm will KO. Can you wing attack down before the Charm comes through? You gotta be kidding me. I can't believe... Oh, man. What a good game. Literally 1 HP in a dream. Let's move on. Swamp it into Medicham. Okay, so we do have a Medicham in the lead. I'm going to go ahead and switch out into this Noctowl right now. And they're going to bring in Glowing Stunfisk. So again, luring out the Steel types. You do have play against it because it takes 3 Rock Slides to KO a Noctowl. And Shadow Balls. Yeah, they actually shield, which I wasn't expecting. But yeah, I mean... So they will still win this matchup. Usually it's close. In this case, it probably won't be as close because they shield it. But at least you've got a shield. Gonna go for the Sky Attack. I would have went for the Shadow Ball if they wanted to try and overfarm. Plus, I don't know. I mean, do you die to another? Maybe you will faint to this. You do at full health. You do live 2 Rock Slides, but I guess you didn't live 2 Rock Slides there. Because, well, IVs might matter, first of all, which I'm sure they do, and the IVs on this Noctowl, not the best. So that's one thing. But another thing is they also got a couple counters in the into the Noctowl as well. But usually, like my Noctowl does live 2 Rock Slides at full health. But we're going to see a shield right now. It's going to be an Earthquake. That is a good shield. So we're going to go ahead and farm down. And Medicham is coming in. Now the opponent is out of shields, which is really nice. They're going to go ahead and throw an attack. I feel like this is Power Up Punch. It is Power Up Punch. I mean, 2 Hydros KO. Gonna go ahead and go for the Earthquake. The Earthquake will not KO, but I mean, so we'll see. So Earthquake and then switch. Yeah, that's what they're doing. They do throw an attack here. Gonna go ahead and let it go. I think it's another Power Up Punch, so you don't have to worry about shielding it. They do switch out. Okay. So we're gonna see a Feather Dance and then probably a Brave Bird. Azumarill is so thick, right? They're going to be able to throw an attack right now. Ice Beam is double debuffed, so let's see how much it does. It doesn't KO. I knew it wouldn't KO, but I was wondering if it would put it in bubble farm down range, but it looks like it does not. However, I don't know if this KOs. I don't think this will KO. It doesn't, almost, but you could still farm down anyway. In comes Medicham, switching into Swampert. Swampert is able to get off this Hydro Cannon. And this is going to be enough to KO that Medicham, and that is going to be a beautiful game. Very well played to both trainers, as always. So let's go ahead and move into the next battle. Swampert into Nidoqueen. So Nidoqueen is not a Pokemon you see every day, but this is a good matchup. They do bring in the Obstagoon. Going to go for maybe the Hydro and then switch out. That's probably what's going to happen. Okay, the opponent was able to get off an attack as well. Just going to let it go. Going to be a Night Slash. But that's fine, and now switching into the Noctowl. So able to get a shield and then switch into the Noctowl. I like it. They're going to be able to throw Night Slash attacks. That's fine. You don't have to shield. At least not now. You don't have to shield. As long as they don't get the boost. We don't want them to get the boost. But 2 Sky Attacks probably KO the Obstagoon. It should KO. So we're going to see 1 Sky Attack come out. Oh, easily KOing it. They do get to an attack, but this doesn't KO. You let this go. Oh, no. You shield it. Okay, going to go ahead and shield it. And going to shield it and then farm down, but they do get to another attack. That is really unfortunate. So it is what it is. At least you do have a lot of energy. The only thing is Nidoqueen is going to come in, and can you get off? Wait, do you have 2? I think you have 2, right? So I've been worked out. I guess you have 2. 2 will not KO. Oh, actually, will the Shadow Ball KO? Yeah, going for the Shadow Ball instead of the Sky Attack down makes a lot of sense. They do actually shield it, which is fine. They do switch out right away into Politoed. Able to catch the Weather Ball. I really like that catch. You just have to watch out for a Blizzard. But obviously this is not Blizzard. I guess we'll find out if they have Blizzard. No, they're throwing Weather Ball, so I guess they don't have Blizzard. This is another Weather Ball. Maybe I guess they have Earthquake, which is a legacy moveset on Polytoad. So gonna go ahead and farm up, going for the Brave Bird. This Brave Bird is going to connect. Ooh, obliterating that Polytoad. In comes Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen does farm down. This is scary. They have an attack. Oh, they had an attack, but the Swampert, of course, going to win CMP. If they had got that Earthquake, well, if he didn't have enough for Hydro Cannon, that would have been a loss, but able to take that game. Very well played. So we're moving on to another battle. This is a pretty long video. Relatively long. We have a Bastiodon in the lead. You love to see this in the lead. Oh my gosh, you cannot see it in the back. Skarmory coming out. Ooh. Okay, so Skarmory is pretty tough as well, I guess, for this team, but you do have to switch out because you need this Swampert on that Bastiodon. So you will have to switch out probably after this attack, whether or not they shield it or not, and they do shield it, but gonna go ahead and switch into the Pidgeot. I would have went into the Noctowl, I think, but because the Noctowl at least has Shadow Ball, whereas all these moves are resisted. I mean, a Brave Bird probably KOs, but if they shield it, that would be a little bit scary because he'd be debuffed. Going for the Feather Dance now, so maybe, well, I guess you do want to be pretty low, so you do kind of want them to get off an attack, but you also have to be concerned because even though the Brave Bird is double debuffed, I wonder if it KOs, but I guess it probably would have. Gonna go ahead and go for, yeah, just going for the Brave Bird. This will debuff you. I doubt there's shield, and the fact that you are debuffed means Bastiodon won't get as much farm, which is totally fine. So able to go down there, totally fine. Swampert can come in, but now you kind of have to start worrying about these attacks, even though they're resisted. Yeah, Swampert's gonna go ahead and shield. Are they gonna switch out after this? They are. Triple steal team from the opponent: Bastiodon, Skarmory, and Escavalier. Crazy, very cool though. And of course, Noctowl is resist. Well, no, it's taking neutral damage from Acid Spray, which they do have Acid Spray, and Counter, but it's resisting Mega Horn and Drill Run. They probably have Drill Run, Acid Spray. We do see a shield there, and we're gonna see another Sky Tech come out. Very nice, very nice. And this is going to pick up the knockout, and Bastiodon is coming in. You just need an Earthquake. I imagine an Earthquake KOs. I mean, Earthquake is double super effective, so from a Swampert, yeah, I mean, this KOs, right? No doubt about it. Not even a question. Yeah, GG's. And that's going to be a great submission. Thank you so much for sharing your battle experiences with us, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.